This is David Laird with a little update or whatever. The first time I'm pretty much posting about my Toyota Tacoma accident. I don't want to show my face because I don't want Toyota to get a little freaked out. Well, in January I was involved in a accident on the 60 freeway in Moreno Valley where I slammed into the back of a tractor trailer in the rain going downhill at 65 miles an hour and just completely mangled my truck. I hit the brakes, the truck locked up. I could either went in the back of a Lexus, so I let off the brake to swerve away from him, hit the brakes again, and slid into the back of a tractor trailer at 65 miles an hour, where it proceeded to like completely crunch my truck and my rib due to my airbags not deploying. I spun out of the tractor trailer. I hit so hard it bounced me off when I hit the side of a mountain. It messed up the bed of my truck, ripped the mirror off the side of the truck, windshield got cracked. I hit so hard that it did so much damage to the truck. It was basically totaled, but you know, with having no money, I had to like fix it. So I put a new hood, new radiator, new fenders, which don't line up. None of the bowl holes line up. The hood's chained down because there's no more radiator core support. It's completely gone. The AC compressor that's bolted to the motor got completely ripped off. Tore off the coils. Broke the battery. So I had to tore up a bunch of the battery or spark plug wires. So I had to get new spark plug wires, new coils, new battery, new fenders, new running lights. And yeah, it was about $800 in damage just so I could drive it again. So I was looking online and I seen there was like 500,000 vehicles from Toyota that were on recall for airbags not deploying. So I called up and this was like last week, and obviously mine's not one of them. So I asked to speak to somebody higher about it, and they just kept giving me the runaround. Finally I got somebody higher, and the lady tells me, oh, you have to be involved in a certain kind of accidents for the airbags to deploy. Really? A certain kind of accident. Slamming into the back of a tractor trailer at 65 miles an hour, then hitting a mountain? That's not a certain kind of accident. The airbag sensor was right next to the air conditioning condenser or compressor that got ripped completely off the motor. The other sensor's underneath the battery box, which was all bent to hell. You know, I don't know what kind of cover-up they're dealing with here, but I ain't the one. I'll be calling a lawyer. You know, today I actually took my truck into the dealership because they finally called me back and told me to take my truck to the dealership so they could have a Bosch inspector come in and inspect the brakes. Why he inspected the brakes is beyond me, because they're good and the brakes have nothing to do with the airbag going off. The truck is stock. Nothing's been changed in it. Nothing's been modified. Now it has, because I had to like monkey everything back together just so I can drive it. And the guy said one thing nice, you know, the inspector guy. He goes, damn, this truck runs really, really, really good for as bad a shape it's in. And yeah, that made me feel a little better. And he's like, Toyota will be contacting you within the next day or so about what they're going to do about this. And, you know, all I want is my truck fixed. I don't even know if it's fixable, but I want my truck fixed, or another truck. Because, I mean, if I had somebody else in the truck or something like that, somebody could have really got hurt because these airbags don't go off. I mean, and for them to say,